Rise. It seems like we're gonna save it for later. Concealed Hill, Last Refuge, Twisted Meadows. With LawLiet banning Northern Isles, Turtle Rock, Tide Hunters. Happy banning Echo Isles. A little odd if you ask me, but yeah, this is what it's all about. The second match of TP League. LawLiet, can you do it in a best of 3? You couldn't in best of 5, best of 7s in the grand finals. Can you throw a wrench in the gear of the Emperor? Or will it be an all-dominant performance by Happy? Fly took the first lead. Who's gonna do it? We got Happy. Fresh new haircut. No Fred Perry shirt. What the hell? The Emperor's new clothes, everybody. Will they bring him luck? Here again. LawLiet on the right-hand side. Concealed Hill will pave the way. Happy, for the longest time, the dominator of these big tournaments. But in the past 3 TP League qualifiers, the winner was always 1-2-0. Happy has also lost the Show Cup Championship. Ted Cup was his, though. He is one of the big favorites. One of the top 3 big favorites. And LawLiet, what's his shape currently? And how well did he prepare for Happy? Did a lot of practice go into the Orc matchup? Because he has to face Soin and Fly afterwards. We'll see. Acolyte pull. The leashing, not the greatest. LawLiet finds a solution against that, saving some time. We have a Demon Hunter opening. And of course, a big question here. Nicely playing around this, LawLiet. The big question here. Is a tower push part of Happy's strategy by now or not? We haven't seen it in a long time. And so far, that doesn't seem to be the case. I think if there's a blueprint for how to play Night Elf versus Undead, it's Kaho. You don't look at the moons. You don't look at the LawLiets anymore. You look at the Kahos. He played this perfectly. And what did Happy change according from that? So far, passivity. The turtle camp first. We have mana burn, no immolation. That is a switch up. And Happy gets the entire camp, and that is not a good start for LawLiet at all. Coil ready, surround locked in. Mana burn, okay. He can try to fight out with that detonate. It's not enough because Happy closes it again. So sick. And that's a tournament start for Happy if I ever saw one. Town portal gone. No big damage done. Wisp invested as well. He got 1 ghoul. 1 single ghoul. And LawLiet. That's Trouble City. Mana burn on level 1. I'm not too sure if I like it. He then switched it up to immolation, but it was just a little bit too late. We got wisps across the map. Scouting. Happy has been readable in the past. That rat spot, he was always there. But this Demon Hunter is in trouble. And this is where Happy is the hungriest. Aggression right off the bat. Leaning forward. Beast mode engaged. Moonwells are definitely an issue. But you can't stabilize. Can you? No creeping done here. Happy's big task. Happy's #1 item on the checklist. Keep the Demon Hunter away from 3. And we're all counting down together. 5 minutes till Frenzy. While a lot of other undeads are going for expansions, are going for tower pushes, for him, It's been more or less the same in the past few years. Ghoul Frenzy, Destroyers, and off we go. Nobody hits that timing better and crisper than Happy does. Oh, that was so close! Boots on the Demon Hunter, a lifesaver here. Happy, by the way, in the ELO ranking since this Saturday. A 100 ELO difference between him and the second place. Oh, and looking at LawLiet, the esports head tilt. Beastmaster! What the hell?
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
No Naga, no Panda. More piercing damage with Quilbies. What are these creeps doing? Against ghouls. Does this work? Oh, LawLiet doesn't look happy. Doesn't look too satisfied with that early game at all. And Happy wants just more pressure. Naga second, no Lich. End the game quick, end the game fast, go back to ladder. Scouts everywhere. What are you doing? Are you at the lab? Okay, I'm gonna contest you. He sees the engine of wars there. Beastmaster can tank. And the summons will help in the defense. Maybe the goal here is survive the 9-minute mark. Archers spread out. There is a bit of moon juice now. But you gotta be conservative with it. This archer, no staff. Oh, he's soaking up so much moon juice. But the save is good. Demon Hunter distracting in the back. Beastmaster is a tank. And the defensive setup looks fine so far. Naga being burned. The problem is still, of course, no creeping. And this is the moment where the Beastmaster shines. No dispel on the undead side. Quilbies can be brutal. Can we save that archer? No, it's a long sword, this Frostmourne. Happy 2 ghouls lost. Every ghoul you kill prior to Frenzy is a big win. And Boots help him to chase. This Beastmaster turns out to be a nice insurance. Can he finally creep up? Fiend's coming. Tier 3 around the corner. LawLiet's still working on that tier 3 with bears. This is usually the moment where you want to creep Jack Happy. The Ogre Lord at the tavern. No slip, but no. LawLiet not in a position with the Beastmaster. No Fork Lightning, no Breath of Fire to get any last hits in. DK is not level 3. Naga is not level 2. Was that too much aggression? Was that the wrong play against the Beastmaster? But how heavy will this Beastmaster fall off in the late game? Back to Creepcraft. So fascinating how different their posture is. Always. LawLiet backseating. Happy front seating, I guess. Orb online. Illusions as well. Bash Bear. Very hard to dispel. Usually all summons can be dealt with at a certain point. The bear has so much HP that the Destroyer dispel isn't enough. And bears can be good against fiends. Maybe it is the right call. LawLiet came up with genius solutions to problems before, and he definitely saved that spot. Oh, greater mana. Saved that strat for the big tour. Beastmaster's in trouble. And LawLiet trying to get the crows out. Happy's push a little bit delayed as he has to wait for the Lich now. Yo, Jim, what's up? Oh, this is such a crucial moment. We don't have crow form yet. The summons and the Demon Hunter have to carry. Bears will disappear in seconds against all this damage. We don't have any control in this army outside of Dryads. Heal scroll, nicely done. Ghouls disappearing, so are archers. Heal scroll on Happy side as well. He still holds on to the big mana potion. But the bear is threatening fiends. It is working out to a degree. But of course, this is also always fodder for the Destros. Usually a problem is that Destros have no mana at a certain point and then they have no damage output at all. But LawLiet finds the time. Once the crows are out, there is a chance. Stalling time, more and more. Of course you need numbers. Happy doesn't work on web yet. Could be a mistake, but of course he still has mana. Big mana potion gone. And LawLiet's Demon Hunter is doing a fantastic job. So, the big solution to the bears on the ground is destroyers. The big solution to destroyers is a lot of crows. And the solution to the crows is a lot of fiends. But the solution against fiends is already there with a lot of bears. Very volatile now. Every unit counts. Supply is neck and neck. Hero levels also neck and neck. Despite the TP early, LawLiet has a good early late game. And I feel like a lot of people are surprised how well this is working. Red spot again. Little bit of damage for the Lich. What's LawLiet getting? Ooh, we're getting close to 3-3-2 now. Frost Armor it is. Undead's found the value of that spell again after spamming Dark Ritual quite a bit. Flute? Flute is amazing for an army of Dryads Crows. Only one crow at the moment. It's too early. It's too early. Web is ready. 3 fiends, you need more. A little bit of chip damage, of course. A little bit of mana burn. Of course, that's what you want to get in. Ultra Vision now. Happy broke upkeep, so did LawLiet. 3 crows. We're getting into that dangerous territory. Of course, Coil Nova Fork is a disaster to crows as well. Is it the time already? The position has to be perfect. All about execution now. It's all set up. Bears a little too far behind. Crows getting sniped. 2 of them at least. Still up in the air. Fiends rising. Another one sniped. Another one sniped. But all that damage that ends up on the crows is not ending up on bears. It does now though. Nova Fork Lightning. These bears are just melting. It's still an even fight when it comes to supply. Invo potions available, another bear falling, but the destroyers are diving deep. Fiends are falling as well. And if fiends fall, that is a little opener. 2 more crows. Demon Hunter in trouble. Needs an invul soon. 1 destroyer maybe up for grabs here. LawLiet, don't be too greedy. And the dust settles and LawLiet with major losses. 3 bears, 3 crows. And not much of value has died. Happy's retreating to the fountain. No expansion on the back of this. Big win for the current champion. He's not even going to the fountain. Why would he? He has statues. And Happy's... We close out this game move. If a hero falls now, the game is over anyway. So this altar is useless. The game isn't over yet. Crows are easy to replenish.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
As they are cheap and fast to build. Time for bears seems over. And then the problem is, what do you have against fiends? The bash bear, maybe. Mountain giants! The ultra late game transition, but it takes so long. Scouts everywhere. Do you have an expansion or not? Happy is expecting one. Mountain giants soak up so much damage. They can barely be nuked. Happy smiled? He probably saw no expo. Alright. Will he still be laughing when he faces mountain giants? Rare sight. A smile on Happy's face. 4 destroyers now. No, 3, sorry. So, I guess you need 6 dispels for the bears. Oh. Yeah, Demon Hunter has to buy time before the real tanks come in. Crows are waiting. These MGs. The positioning is tricky now. Nuke again. Beastmaster has to have the staff ready. Oh no, the crows! The mispositioning. What an easy move by Happy. The trap card activated and all the damage dealing crows go down. What do you do now against the Destros? They're basically unkillable. The Dryad seems safe. DK in a little bit of trouble there. He has no TP. A little bit of moon juice left in the north. And the staff. Oh, staff's on cooldown. Careful, LawLiet. Heal potions available. Is the Demon Hunter the #1 target? Is that the chance? Fiend HP is dropping quickly. Staff out. Little bit of redo would do wonders, but Happy over pushing a little bit here. Oh, we got a bear. We got that redo. The heroes are falling. 60 food still left. Destroyers are falling as well. Happy's in a little bit of trouble. He thought this would be easier. Staff's on cooldown. Demon Hunter has nothing to save himself again. But that makes the destroyers move forward. Burrow, ready. No dust or anything. Has to send something to the lab to reveal. Happy realizes this mistake. Lich hurt Beastie. Second staff. Amazing game by LawLiet in the late game here. Supply neck and neck. A-bombs are coming in. Is a hero kill possible or not? The survival skills on both Night Elf heroes, nothing but amazing. And this MG transition came at the perfect time. Ooh, can he dive? I don't think so. Don't overpace. Don't make a mistake. Push too far out of your map. Or your side of the map. And lose the game because of it. 10 food lead. 1 Dryad, 1 MG. But what about the potion stock? Is it empty? LawLiet supply blocked. Statues dry. No reinforcements at the moment. And we're about to mine out this map. Crows are kicking in once again. And hard to run away from these Dryads and the taunt. It's so annoying. Oh, we might be in for a big surprise on day 1. Healing for free. Staff ready. So far, so good. Happy can, of course, sell some buildings on the back of this once the main bases are empty. And we slowly get this army together again. Would love to see what's available at the shop because the heroes are about to fall. 1 big nuke and they're toast. Units are coming back. Oh, DK diving deep. Careful with that. The next mistake decides the game. Demon Hunter versus DK. Like the end of the campaign. Saved again. Hold position on the heroes. Rejuve on the heroes. And the MGs are the sacrificial lambs. Looks like LawLiet is losing quite a bit. That bear, not part of any group. Do we have a staff? We do. How to deal with the fiends when you don't have the heroes ready. LawLiet, what about it? DK in trouble. DH in trouble. Neck and neck fight. This is the neutral map, everybody. Lich level 4. Oh no, there's the Nova. Just the necessary mana and the carry is gone. And with that, all hope is gone. GG. Happy does it, but the smile is gone. Not smiling anymore, no. Ooh, this was way closer than expected. Yep, you know, this build is good. Amazing game by LawLiet, of course, but not enough. How does this game go when the Demon Hunter has a little bit more freedom in the beginning? How does this game go when he's not suiciding the talents at the beginning of the last fight? Well, a clear answer is better. But Happy seems mortal. And LawLiet seemed to be in good shape. That's the conclusions from map 2. Remember the TED Cup Grand Final between them? CH was over in 4 minutes. It's not TED Cup Grand Final, it's TP League, a whole different beast. 5 times the prize money, 5 times the pressure. Happy now match points on LawLiet's map, Last Refuge. Death Eye Hardcore, thank you for the sub. Burrow Rush, thank you for the bits. What a game. Exactly the game we want. Late game and lots of fighting. Both times the talents attacked, they weren't positioned perfectly. And against Happy, you need them positioned perfectly. Ooh, look at this. Whoa! A casual sip of coffee leaning back, Disneyland mug, bring the power. Warden with this Ancient War creep. This is ultra risky. This can be punished by a tower push hard, but everyone knows Happy doesn't do that. Interesting to see that Happy is not pulling creeps. If you go down in style. Ghouls are already pulled. 2 ghoul pressure. And this camp is so tough now. This might not be a long game. This might be over in 3 minutes. Immediately going towards the wisp. You need repair at this camp. It's pretty damn good. 1 wisp down. Needs to get this. The big one goes to LawLiet. And the creeps are helping a little bit. Ghoul down. I report. Ghoul down. But this Ancient War is not gonna live a long life. 3 wisps dead. Happy got backpack very, very early on. Rare to see. Throws a coil, saves the ghoul for now at least. And LawLiet needs to clean up this spot, but first let the creeps work for you. Little bit of re-aggro on both sides. Ghoul commands the creeps, say, hey, attack this Ancient War, and then the Warden arrives, and no, let it go. And it's Shadow Strike DK Pummel. But this Ancient War will eventually fall. Late tech. Backpack. Didn't really work if the plan was to steal the item. LawLiet got it. Archer production, of course, halted now. But there's another one coming up. Happy's tacking, LawLiet is not. The camp is still there. It's not a great early game for LawLiet, that's for sure. But if someone can fight back from this position, it's him. Happy's Ghoul all-in was taxing on Lumber to a degree, but now you can accelerate, can creep, and then harass more. With that Merc camp open, you don't necessarily need too much Engine of War production anymore. But this is scary. Wisp is scouting the movement. Will the Warden have time to at least unlock level 2? Oh, this is not looking good at all. When you give Happy an advantage in the early game and an opportunity to punish you in the early game, you can bet your butt that this is what's happening. But we found Rune Bracers, an amazing item against Undead, especially in the late game, as its damage reduction. One Warden to hold it all. Happy invests into a Narrow Tower in his base to be a little safer. Obviously, due to 3 Wisps going down, this tech by LawLiet is delayed. Second Engine of War, this tech is delayed. And Moonwells can't recover mana if they're gone. Some steps towards level 3 and the level 2 Shadow Strike. Some Wisp saves here as well, but easy cancels. LawLiet needs an absolute miracle or a peak Warden performance. Killing ghouls would help, of course, with that level 3. But that is why Warden is falling out of meta more and more and more. It was more of a desperation call. Gets so overwhelmed early on. Especially on this map. Like on Twisted I can see it. But this map doesn't have the biggest rush distance. Another ghoul goes down. It's not that Happy is not losing anything. It's not a perfect game. But it's wonderful trades. He couldn't stop Warden level 3, and this is usually where the Warden show begins. Oh, Wisp was ready for the counter block. But losing these Moonwells, being supply blocked at 20. That's horrible. That's nothing but horrible. Happy, man of the people, picks up the tomes. But he's far away from 3. Obviously, LawLiet has to invest a lot into his infrastructure now. Can't go out on the map. And Happy is charging up for the ghoul push. Where there's a Warden, there's a way. But man, you need a lot of copium to see LawLiet having a chance in this series. Shredder. Oh no, not like this. Okay, this hero focus has to work. There's no TP and the DK dies. Zeppelin investment is not paying off. A little bit of an exclamation mark. But the Engine of War runs into the creeps. A little bit of a question mark. It's one of these Spanish ones that upside down, like, why the hell? Whew. No mana on the Warden renders her a little useless. Everything is a little out of control. Yeah, 100%. But it was only a level 2 hero. The Shredder is super expensive. LawLiet is at... Like, both are on low supply, actually. But I feel like a Zeppelin in the hands of a Happy, that's scary. Maybe that's an underutilized unit of his. There's no blink, by the way. Careful. Like, with Happy's micro, how much is possible with the Zeppelin? Well, there's a Coil Nova possible. That doesn't require much micro. Oh, ends up on the Berserk. He wants to level a bit more to prepare the upcoming push. Oh, yes, of course. Dryad slow works to a degree. My god, this is painful. Warden desperately trying to get level 4. But it's not there. Happy's not allowing it. Everything's hurt. The little forces LawLiet has are hurt and out of mana. That's not a good combo, everybody. Dark Ranger against the Warden. Nice. And Happy again. Working Warcraft with his whole body. Good luck, LawLiet. You need it. Orb online, Frenzy online, Destroyer online at the 10-minute mark. And it's only Dryads. No Reju. Not even tier 3. Is all down to the Warden. The Wisps get silenced so they can't detonate. Gorgeous move. You rarely see it. Game 1 was really impressive. Game 2 was super greedy. But this did not work out. Town portal from your front yard into the back of the base. He knows it. GG. Happy. The title holder starts in well into this tournament. 2-0 is what he expected of himself and what he accomplished. Hard work on game 1 and a hard punish for greed on map 2. Not looking too satisfied. Was the game time a little too long for you, Dimi? Well, nothing to be seen here. Move along, move along.